Welcome to it. Finishing some things up on the Twitters. Hold up just a second. Hold up, hold up. Welcome to it. 97 Bravo. This is GreedFall from 2019. Checking it out on a Wednesday. Absolutely no reason. Let's see. All right, so we got some good stuff going on over there. I got to change this over here. How you guys doing? How's your Wednesday treating you so far? The 19th. Can't believe how everyone talks about it. Time flies. Where are we at? This one. So yeah, it's funny. I don't know if you were paying attention to the music while it was coming up, but my system was struggling. Struggling. I'm trying to run. So I have the game up, right? I have the game up and it's, crazy resolution, whatever have you. I have everything max. And it's not even that kind of game either. And I started booting everything up or whatever, and it started streaming. As soon as I started streaming, the computer was just like, mm-mm. So it was, you can hear it in the music, in the intro music or whatever. Show more. Editing the behind the scenes stream. No, it's not altered or AI or anything fun like that. Is it entertainment? No, it's gaming. Well, it is entertainment, but it's gaming specifically. And then what is it? Greedfall. Greedfall, and boom. Save. And it's just that easy. I have to get all the way out of this real quick. So it doesn't have. That's up. That's up. Groovy. Now I can go like this. Oh, no. We'll go like this. And then like this. So we have music. We'll see how. Oh, it is not. This is not how. It's not how it was performing when I was testing it, that's for sure. I could look over my. Yeah. My camera view is all jittery. So, all right, let's. These aren't the settings I'm looking for. So yes, I can run it this way, right? Dynamic resolution turned all the way off. Field of vision I can turn down too, but the rest of this was on ultra. So no. So basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come here. I don't know what this dynamic resolution is. We'll turn that down, keep that up. Do this. See if the game moves better. How about I put my headphones in? How's that sound? All right. That looks like it's. That looks like it's better. It's. Yeah, it's almost real time. Okay, so that's better with the game. So yeah, it's. All right. So there's that. Let's see if maybe I've gone down too far. So I want this like that, but let's go. No. So I was on medium. Let's go high. We'll go there. Shadows medium. Draw distance. Closed physics. Particles, texture, quality. Particles I don't care about. Texture quality, that's what makes it look real. You know what I'm saying? See if... Alright. I think we'll try it. We'll try it. Alright, so where are we going? So ultimately, we're new to the island, and this little bit has opened up. But if you follow me on Twitter, you'll notice that there's a huge map that popped up yesterday. That, this world map. So I have an idea that, what is this, New Celine? Yeah, look. New Serene. Serene. So it's all like this, right? So just that tiny area is opening up and it's all this. And there's an expansion. I keep looking over there. I'm used to the camera being on the laptop. Okay. So I'm using, almost said it twice. There's an expansion that will open up a part of the island, wherever it is, that's inaccessible during the base part of the game. But the DLC doesn't run concurrently with the story. So whether you buy it now or not, you don't play the DLC until you're done with the game. So there's that. If you're thinking about buying the game, buy the game if you like it. Get the DLC when it's cheap, because you won't be playing it until you're done with the game anyways. So let's see what's over here. Alright, so I can't sit like this for however long, so I'm gonna... Let's see, where... What is there I could have missed over here? Can I have this fence? No. For some reason. Let's go, gentlemen. Get out of my way. Okay, so that's the ship. You just got off of it. What's in here? Area reserved for knots. Or pirates, if you like. Okay, so this looks like are they building gallows? That's nice. So that's for knots. That's for knots. What's this way? Hi. Area is reserved for knots. Impossible to enter.
Delivered a message. The commander succeeded in spite of my failures to deliver our merchandise here. He wants me to go and find the local quartermaster and that I follow his instructions. I think he's got a grudge against me.
Did they manage to load their cargo onto my ship? If the Admiral learns about this, I'm liable to be given permanent shore leave. Fantastic.
is there a... Fine, okay. So that's the mission. But until then... We've discovered the Copper District. What does it do to the map? Anything? No. Not that I can tell. What's this? Okay. There's no zoom on the POV, but there's a door I can go into? No. Go around that. Ooh, fungus. Copper District, that's just that way. I gotcha. Magic potion.
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent. Tier for D alcohol.
Where's the merchant?
You'll find all you need in our selection, whatever.
That's why I missed him.
Excellency, welcome back to my modest shop. It is an immense honor for me to be of service to such noble clientele. What might I
Clientele.
do for you?
Where do your products come from?
Most of the products that I sell are made in our beautiful nation. Clothing, boots, hats, all from our own craftsmen, with extraordinary workmanship. Ah, you have certainly
that.
noticed the blue in our
Subtitles
linings.
bigger.
That is impossible to imitate, and we alone
It's
have
just
the
easier to
secret.
read.
Of course, we do ship in some foreign merchandise, most of which comes from Alsard. They are also extremely fond of blue, which makes our trading.
Oh yeah, that's what I don't want to do. Let's do this
Thank you
first.
for your visit. See you soon.
It's a memory crystal. Interesting. I will gladly take that. So you up your agility, and now I can hold something else, huh? Grab this. Let's see, blackened sword. All right, so now, yeah, both of these. How do I unequip it? Equipped open B. Yeah, I get it, but. Why the fuck can I? Doesn't say anywhere on here that it's locked into. What are these crafting? Okay, I don't get it for now, but I'll come back to it. I'll come back to it.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking?
Divine magic ring. Okay, hold on. Maybe I can speed this up.
Thank you for your visit.
That's right, because I can do this as well. $70. And Kurt has 78. Okay, so they all have.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you. Have you seen anything?
Sell this shit. Okay, so that's not gonna be sold. We'll go ahead now here.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Yeah, yeah, use these. With this one, yeah.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you. Have you seen anything?
So this is interesting. I see. I see. Oh, wow. Goodness. Curious.
Thank you for your visit.
What's
See you
my
soon.
what is my stuff now? 145. Short and black and sweet. 189. 145. $189 and 145.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to have you.
Stop talking. And those are green, so let's see what 145 doesn't matter. Around that area. So I see 220. Not a huge jump. But I'm curious if it's worth the money, like how fast money comes in. But I want... See, because this shit right here, you know what I'm saying? Like a jump of 100. Or this one. Agility 2. Long blades. So there's... Okay, this one's 300. Alright, so I can't get both. Right now I can't get both. Oh, where'd it go? Requires rifle, that's what it is. So this is what, 370? Ooh. Hello. 414.
Thank you for your visit.
Oops.
See you soon.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Welcome. It's such a
Yes,
pleasure
yes,
to see.
sure.
Have you seen?
Yeah. Bye. Okay, so there's that. But armor. Felt vestments. Vestments. My goodness. Inquisitor's robe. Light alchemist. Kaftan. Embroidered doublet. I mean, that, you wear that whole game, you know? Doesn't do anything. Doesn't do much for you. Traveling suit, comfortable vest. Sounds like someone's peeing. So that's not helpful. Oh, I don't have enough. I'm like, why is it grayed out? I have the endurance. Okay, so these are things I don't have. You know what I mean? Charisma, huh? See what I'm saying? So it adds things you didn't start with. So what can I buy right now? I have 101. Oh, requirement is willpower, so that's out of the question. Small healing necklace. Magic healing. So poison resistance. And magic regeneration is down. Okay, so protective metal. So magic resistance. Elemental. And the necklace is magic regen. Outstanding. I think I got this down. Interesting. Did not know. So quest items can be bought instead of made if you want to not do that. Interesting. I have $45. Let's bring that down. Let's not get crazy. 45 coin. 45 gold. I will buy 2, sir. That's all I have for right now, and I have no idea.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
So yeah, dude. Okay, so I got that. Sherbeezel. There we go. Nice. Hopefully, I mean, you can pick. It would be nice to be able to pick which ones you want, or whatever, for whatever reason you want. But if it is just, oh, okay. So that's pretty. 297. $96. You know what I'm saying? Like getting this, more armor, 10% balance, quality is good or whatever, but the charisma, I mean, and this is huge. So what is this? Magic regen, poison, so... hat. All right, groovy. So that makes sense. Quest items. That's inventory. What's this? This is journal. H, G, F, L. Constantine. Interesting. So Alright, so there's not a whole lot of buttons to do with. There's not a whole lot of stuff to do buttons with. Or button, whatever. Not a whole lot of assignments. I have a feeling this is more basic than I'm giving it credit for. Like I was noticing yesterday. It's pretty much just... There's not a whole lot of meandering needed in order to enjoy it. You just sort of...
Sir, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent. Tier for the alcohol.
Alright, so he's up ahead in there. Particles is a huge thing, apparently, as far as, beast essence? What's a beast essence? Dragon resin. Oh. That's the only thing about that. Is I still want to check the other side for stuff.
Attention, soldier!
Let me pass. I must see the chief of your village. Whatever could be so funny.
Now, who would you be to seek an audience with the governor?
I am Siora, daughter of Vladnid. My mother is Amal, the chief of our clan. I am here as an emissary of my people, and I must see your chief, your governor.
So you are a princess, then?
A what?
Let her pass! Your Majesty, I shall present you to the governor. Come.
Princess, Majesty, you are most confusing. But thank you for your help.
Interesting. I'll take Kurt with me. That's pretty cool. I don't know.
Onol Manawi, do you need something?
The first time you saw me, did you really think I was a native?
Aside from the way you dress, you resemble a native. I have never seen an Onol Manawi amongst the Renagse before. Is it so surprising that I made this mistake?
No, I understand. And I hope that this singular appearance makes me more attractive to you.
Perhaps if your difference wasn't merely physical, but your heart is evidently the heart of a Renaigse. Anything else?
I've never heard you talk about your father. Who was he?
He was the Donegad of our clan. He died many cycles ago, but this memory is still painful. So we usually avoid the subject.
What happened to him?
He was killed as he tried to escape the lions who wanted to capture him. My mother
GPB,
never
on
really
kick.
recovered from it.
Welcome to it, my
This
friend.
is one of the reasons why she decided to go to war. Anything else?
I've never heard you talk about your
Oops.
father. Who was he?
He was the Don Bad.
What happened to him?
He was killed. My mother. Anything else?
I must leave you. See you later.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Servant's key. That's gonna come in handy. Hold on. Eating cookies. Breakfast of champions. Alright, let's see. A lot of depth. I mean, this whole area could have been. Uh-oh. I'm just exploring. Like I said, I think the game is fairly basic. You can do this, but I don't think it's intended for you to whole sections of the game. Or maybe it is. I don't know. I haven't. A lot of empty rooms, a lot of rooms to nowhere type thing. Like this. Oh, that was a nice shading transition, or lighting transition. Absolutely nothing down here. Mm-hmm. Library. Okay. We can't jump, so that limits, like, hiding places for shit. Which is nice. Alright, so I may just have explored in a whole area that I'll be coming back to, so. There's this door here. Upstairs we go. that texture on the walls? That is texture on the wall. Look at that. The oil. This is why having computer games and stuff, games on computers is so important, because you don't truly understand what developers are trying to have you see until you get, I mean, look at the light off the oil, the texture on the painting, and then that refracts light differently. It's, yeah. A lot of love is put into PC games. I'm not saying that a lot of love isn't put into console games.
There you are, dear cousin.
Far more, and I will say that at least what I've seen of the PS5.
Who is this amazing person in your company?
And the Series X,
daughter of Vladnid,
they haven't even come close to reaching the potential of what those systems can do, and they're already coming out with
to make your acquaintance.
a mid-year refresh or a mid-cycle refresh for PlayStation 5.
You look so much alike, you could be related. If you would allow me, Princess,
looking
I would
at the
like
architecture,
to confer a mission
listening
to my
to
cousin. You need to
the
visit
nerd
the
people
governors
who
of the bridge
appreciate that
and
stuff,
Teleme,
listen to
give
the
them my
architecture between
formal
the
regards,
PS5 and
that
the
sort of
PS,
thing.
or
But
the
also
PS5
to
and
discover
the Series
what
X
they've managed to
and
learn.
the PS4
They've been
and
here
the
much
Xbox
longer
One.
than we have.
It's
Perhaps they've made some inroads to finding a cure for the Malachor.
it truly is next gen.
Forgive me, Mal, but I have a request for you.
The insides.
My people needs your help.
Unfortunately,
I thought
they
we
haven't
might discuss
created the games
matters together at leisure, but please.
mainly because
speak
of
your
COVID.
piece.
2 years just
The
flushed down the
Lions.
toilet.
The Bridge Alliance and my people are at war. My mother has
A
sent
lot
me
of
to
stuff was
you
put
in
on
search
hold,
of allies.
transitioned, moved. It was supposed to be
I
one
fear
thing
that
that was
without your
dumped,
help,
and a new idea
our
came
clan
along.
will suffer
A
great
lot of stuff was
horror.
postponed. A lot of stuff
We
was coming
have
out
already
that's not
lost so many
finished.
souls.
Bunch of bugs.
This seems a sensible request. You know, though, we cannot go
I
to
just
war with
simply
our neighbors.
appreciate when
Perhaps there's a way to negotiate a
stuff
ceasefire.
looks good.
The time to see
Then when
things
you
more
realize
clearly.
this was
Excellent idea.
5 years ago.
I would be completely lost without you. Go and parley with
So
the Queen, dear
yeah,
cousin. Try and put an end to confrontations for the time being.
I will come with you. It will take more than one person to convince my mother to lay down our weapons.
Perfect. Take Kurt along with you and anyone you feel useful. I've been told that the roads are not safe. Safe travels, dear cousin. And watch out for yourself. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
oh, I see. Okay, so I can then just simply click and follow that. Okay, that's what that meant by it. Lower room with. I don't really need this. We can. Okay, so I came in that door. We talked to this dude.
Locked.
Use key. I'm just going to, for the sake of this, right quick. I'm gonna get on with the story. This is just absolutely craziness. This one down here, what was it? This one? Yeah, this. Look at this. You tell it looks like it was painted in levels. So the background was done, and then you could tell that, well, it appears that anyways, they recreated it, that the artist then started in the back and then moved its way forward, so everything that is closest to the viewer is on top of what's behind it. And you can see that in the ridges of the tree. Hat tip to whoever did that. and then you can see like the not necessarily brushstrokes, but mimicry of brushstrokes. And then if you look to the right, that other tree, or the left rather, that other tree is done the exact same way, where you can see the texture, you can see the layering that an artist would do, where the person in the trees, the person in the painting and the trees, and then of course the little bit of this ground closest to us was painted last. Just, it's fantastic. Anyways, this little admiration for the devs.
Thank you for coming. I know that you're very busy, but I need your help.
I'm listening, sir.
This island is vast, and we only know a tiny part of it. As you know, your uncle has asked me to draw maps to facilitate the merchant's travels. Alas, I'm slightly too old to be roaming the paths, setting up camps here and there. So I'd appreciate it if, as you travel, you mark the places you deem to be safe on your map.
Very well. I will take care of it, Professor.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. One more thing. Do you remember that gigantic creature that you defeated in Serene? Bringing a specimen to the city was obviously not a good idea. An accident was inevitable. But according to my sources, there are others of them on this island, and your uncle wishes to know more about them. I know that a scholar of the Alliance, Professor Serafedin, has also taken an interest in these creatures. I tried to contact him, but apparently he disappeared during an expedition to study them. Naturally, I cannot ask you to rummage through the entire island looking for him, but if you can find any trace of him, his studies on these giant creatures could be immensely useful.
Very well. If I find anything out, I'll let you know.
The road to knowledge is long and difficult, but this is the price of wisdom, Desade.
Alright, so I'm following that, but hold up just a second. Let's see what the fuck this is going on here. Sorry. Not sure exactly what that is. Enjoy your 30 seconds of... Alright, so this is the quest. Reach the village. Meet the governor. Ask about side quests before the departure. Okay, so I suppose I can, yeah, let's do that. And the black ones are side quests. Wait. Silver District.
I need a bit of practice.
So you need vigor in order to get... That's interesting. Let's see if this cuts over to the right. Well, yes it does. Yes it do, yes it do. I love that dude just throws open doors. Boom! I'm here.
Well, I'll be damned. It's
Quartermaster.
Captain Kurt.
Manfred! Still a quartermaster?
Always, as you can see. What can I do for you?
We've come to find you regarding the merchandise that Kurt was taking care of.
Ah, the commander's cargo, yes. I was told that had come in. And so he's got you working on this. Lucky Kurt. It helps to have friends in high places.
Is everything in order?
Alas, no. Our merchandise has been unloaded into one of those dock storehouses. They're well guarded. A little less at night, but in spite of that, we weren't able to get them back.
Since these crates are registered in the ship's manifest, make an official request.
The modification of the manifest might have fooled a quartermaster, but it won't fool the Port Authority. We'd have too many details to explain to them, and our commander would not like that.
What? Is he waiting for us to bring them to him then?
No, of course not. But Kurt needs to find the right storehouse, as well as a discreet way to get in. And he must also mark the crates that belong to us.
He knows.
Why is that? They're already marked with an inscription.
Most of the men are illiterate. A colored mark will stick out for them to find. But they need to be quick about it. They won't have the time to decipher a name.
I see. Well, let's see what we're able to do.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
All right.
How are we to know in which warehouse we'll find this damn cargo?
I'm afraid we're going to have to take a look at all of them.
Oh, okay. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I wasn't paying attention or whatever. Hold on just a second. Let me do this. so sorry about that. Life. Life, man. Life. That is okay. That hat was bugging me anyways. Alright, let's do this. We're back, and we'll get the... We're back to the sound. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so I have no idea what the hell I've been doing for an hour. So let's get organized. Blacksmith, native merchant, and there's an exclamation point next to him. Quest giving character. Okay. Camp, chamber. Alright, so... Alright, let me make a left. Head this way to a quest-giving character. Oh! Hello, loot. Don't judge me. She was judgy, wasn't she? She was fucking judgy. Alright, so... Quest-giving character.
Can you help me?
Oops, I walked past the prompt.
Bertir Tumad on Olmenawi. Why are you dressed like this?
Hello. I'm not one of your people. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
A legate? Is that someone important?
Indeed. I'm in charge of diplomatic relationships with other nations.
So you'll be able to help me. My chief sent me to trade some items with your village, but there are these Bod Irony who do not want me to set up shop here.
These what?
Bod Irony, the Ironbacks, the warriors who protect this village. Every time I come, they take my items without giving me anything in exchange. Please, I don't understand how things work here.
Very well. Stay here. I'll try to clear this up.
Adlo Redar on Olmenawi. May the earth always be sturdy under your footsteps. Ah, on Olmenawi. I'm glad to see you again.
I'm just passing through.
Okay. So, I'm curious if... Oops, no. If when you get here... Aspiring merchant. Okay. Ask what? Ask... Oh, intendant. Okay.
Greetings. You look like... If you're looking for the best steel, you'll... And if you have a special request...
Have something crafted. Ooh. I see.
Want armor that fits you like a glove? We'll make it for you.
Let's go this way and check this out. Run your back. Whoop, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. Almost ran past the loot. Can't have that. Yeah, gold coins and everything. Okay, so we're at Odelay Square. And we're heading west. Southwest. So that's that. What's this way? She was judging me too. I'm gonna lockpick everything, lady, so you might as well just get used to it. An accommodation is available to you. There, you find crafted storage chest. Ah! Here's my house. Oh, what's this? Oh, okay. Alright. Sleep. Store and take. So that's your stash. Nothing. Hey, would you look at that? Oh, look at the sun coming through the windows.
Greenblood, there's something I would like to talk to you about.
I'm listening.
I recruited a young man for the guard a few months ago.
Well, supposedly you're supposed to be
Talented.
talking to him all
Very
the time.
talented.
That's what I was reading.
And
So,
honorable. I've been tracking
Don't
his
want him to
progress, and I
leave.
learned that he's been sent to the barracks in
because that's
New
apparently
Serene.
what can happen. If
I
you don't
would
talk
like
to him
you
enough,
meet
they'll
him
end
so
up
that you
leaving.
can give me your opinion.
Although I have my suspicions,
On
it's
what?
just the chicks.
Ever since our departure from Serene, I've
Can't be
spent
too
nearly
careful.
every second at your side. But I have clear standing orders to assure the protection of Constantine. And I don't know his guards. Not well, in any case.
I see. You've been thinking this recruit might be a suitable personal guard?
Precisely. And your opinion has weight. So then, would you like to accompany me to meet him?
But of course. Let's go.
Raina must be with the other recruits in the barracks.
I had thought you a lone wolf with only our good friend in your pack. But I was mistaken.
I am full of surprises, pretty sure.
Oh wait, was that everything in here? Yes. Okay. So they were in my room when, like, hey gentlemen, good morning. All right. So let's. Workbench. Hell yeah. I don't know what to do with it just yet, but we'll figure that out. All right. So. Odelay Square. We're here. That is exactly what I thought it was. Alright, so it's that way.
Good day, my lord.
Desarde. I'm the emissary of the congregation on Teofredi.
And cousin to the governor. I know exactly who you are, and I see that you're accompanied by one of our own. Hardy winds, Vasco.
Hardy winds, Admiral.
You are still angry with me for keeping you ashore, are you not? You'll one day thank me for it, but I don't suppose you've come to talk to me about...
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Why did I need to
to
talk
be
with
going.
her if...
Until we meet again.
That is bizarre. Travel same way. Okay, cool. What's this?
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Why does it tell me?
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
Alright, apparently I don't need to see her. Fucking bitch. I hate flies. Hate them. Alright, so I need to get a disguise or something. Or put on dude's clothes. But we don't have to do those. Alright. Let's go see this recruit.
Come closer, good people. The cure and wine.
One arm that fits you like a glove. We'll make it for you.
Good day, soldiers.
Your Excellency,
Captain? Soldiers.
may we be of service?
What is your charge?
Maintain order in the city, Excellency. Anything else, Excellency?
Rank and assignment, soldiers.
Recruit, first class, Blue Silver Regiment, 8th Company, Your Excellency.
The Blue Silver Regiment is made up of men attributed to serve the Congregation of Merchants. I'm one of them, and the 8th Company was sent to Teofredi with 2 other companies.
Anything else, Excellency?
I'm looking for the soldier, Rayner. Is he in the barracks?
I never heard that name before, Captain.
Never heard the name, Captain.
That's strange. I'm certain he was sent here.
Maybe he's been moved since then. When was the last time you'd heard news of him?
In Serene, just before our departure. But that's been a couple of months.
If I may, Captain, should I have a word with the quartermaster?
That's right, Captain. He has a register with the affectations of every recruit in the Blue-Silver Regiment. Anything else, Excellency?
That will be all.
At ease, soldiers.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
I've been looking for one of my recruits. I would like for His Excellency.
Raina, I'm sorry, Kurt. I thought you'd been informed.
Informed about what?
He is dead. He was found, drowned in the port harbour day before yesterday. I was told he had too much to drink and fell in. I'm extremely sorry, Kurt. The young men drink more than they can handle when they're on leave. People change. When they're far from home.
I still don't believe it.
Listen, you might as well... I might have misunderstood what was reported to me.
Excellent idea.
You're right.
Is there anything else?
I met an islander in the streets who was complaining to me about the guard's behavior.
Really?
It would seem that patrols have confiscated the goods he was hoping to sell several times.
Oh, I see. Indeed, I've been told about this man. The problem, Your Excellency, is that our orders are strict. Merchants who do not have a patent ratified by the Minister cannot sell their goods in the street. And since your islander doesn't have one, I doubt he even knows what it is, my men have no choice but to confiscate his knickknacks.
I see. Thanks for clarifying.
Is there anything else?
Where did you say we could find the doctor?
In the basement. The morgue.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
The hell? Don't mind me, gentlemen. lower floor. I walked right past it.
Can I help you with something?
Whatever is a doctor of the Bridge Alliance doing in the barracks of the New Serene Coin Guard?
I was posted here from the University of Al-Sad, as per their agreement with the Guard.
Agreement? What sort of agreement?
The Guard requested dedicated doctors for the care of their troops. The University accepted under two conditions: that the doctors practice only in the territories of the Bridge or her allies, and that we have the privilege of examining all of their corpses, in the interest of anatomical study. These requests were made official thanks to the Agreement Charter, and I must say we have been able to increase our knowledge of anatomy immensely. Anything else?
We are here concerning the matter of Recruit Rayner.
Are you family or friends?
You could say that. I'm the one who recruited the lad.
I see. Well, what I can do is tell you what I can.
When was the body brought to you?
Day before yesterday, in the early morning.
Can you tell me anything about the circumstances?
All I know is what I was told by the fellows who brought the body to me. They said they'd spent the evening together at the tavern, that they'd had a great deal to drink. A horrid habit the soldiers all seemed to share.
Rayner was not a drinker.
Maybe not. All the same, he was drinking. His companions found him drowned in the bay early morn, and they brought him to me.
How then did he die, in your opinion?
He drowned. I'm sorry. It's regrettable. He was quite a young man.
Yeah, and his death makes no sense. He didn't drink, and he knew how to swim.
All the same, that's what happened.
Might we take a look at the body?
No, I wouldn't recommend that. To see your friend in such a state.
I'm a soldier, Doc. I've seen a number of men in pieces. Let me see the young lad.
I regret, Captain, I cannot allow that.
I have as of yet to present myself. I'm Sir Desardet, Legate of the Congregation of Merchants on Tier-Fredy. And as the title infers, I have the power to inspect this barracks and all that it contains. Therefore, I must insist.
I am sorry, Your Excellency, but within these walls, I am the only master. These bodies are often vectors of infection and extremely contagious. So, for your own security, I find myself obliged to refuse.
To be quite frank, we're leaving you no choice. I doubt that you'll be able to stop my friend from doing what he wants, and today he's driven by sadness. And when he's of sad sorts, the slightest frustration can turn that melancholy into a rage. And alas for you, he's quite violent when he's in a rage.
You wouldn't dare! I've been appointed by the Elder of the University of...
Quite violent.
Very well. Do as you see necessary. Beasts. It's the body in the middle. Examine him if you must. But please be so kind as to not leave a mess after you.
This one is just a boy. His face is still locked in an expression of pain. Kurt, is this your recruit?
Yes, that's my Rayner. Poor kid. I
It's
should have
not a
left him with
drowning.
his family where he was.
If you want to learn more, we'll need to examine the body.
Unless he was held
Is
under.
that all right?
He's not the first young man I've seen with the lights gone from his eyes. Go on.
I'm no doctor, but this boy doesn't seem to have drowned at all. It looks like he's been beaten. It's suspicious.
The boy I knew would never have drunk himself senseless to the point he'd fall into the bay, I'm telling you.
I believe you, Kurt. But if we want to prove it, we'll need to find more evidence.
me turn this. Just beat over the head.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you. Excuse me, Doctor, but you owe us a few explanations. This boy did not die by drowning.
It is absolutely the cause of death, I assure you. The science of death is a complex art, and you are certainly not a doctor.
That is true, but you are. Do you recognize your own notes? Your writing is hard to read, but the word drowning never appears.
What an idiot. I should have burned those notes. I am truly sorry. I swear I have never, ever falsified a report before. But I was given no choice in the matter.
How's that? What are you talking about?
Two men, lieutenants, I believe, brought a body to me telling me the boy had drowned in an accident. I saw immediately this was a lie, but I did not push the matter. I began my examination, planning to submit my report to the quartermaster as per usual, but the men returned. I was told to forget what I'd discovered and say that he had indeed drowned, or else.
Who were they?
I have no idea. I had never seen them before at the barracks. I guessed their rank by their uniforms.
What colours were they sporting?
None. They must have removed the emblems of their regiment. Listen, it's obvious that this boy was beaten repetitively, and that was the cause of death. I have no intention of suffering the same fate.
Have no fear, Doctor. We will make no mention of your name.
My condolences, Kurt. I'm truly sorry. I know the pain of losing a crew member.
Thank you, Vasco.
Upstairs.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
We have a situation, Manfred. The doctor falsified his report. He was...
You have to be pulling me leg. Who bullied the Crove?
Lieutenants that he didn't recognize, alas, and who wore no regiment emblems.
Let me have a look at the register. Stab my heart with a rusty blade. His name's been crossed out. Oh, if I catch them...
What mess was the boy into, Manfred?
Your lad was in the 6th, or maybe the 11th, before being reassigned to who knows where.
Just like that? You out of everyone have to know where the recruits are assigned.
Not of late. This isn't the first lad who's been reassigned all of a sudden at the drop of a hat. Each time I start complaining about it, I'm told they've changed regiments, and it's not my concern.
Something truly bizarre is going on here. I don't like this at all.
Let's try and discover which company...
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
I need to get to the bottom of this mystery, Greenblood. I don't like being taken for a fool. Even if the lieutenants weren't stationed at these barracks, someone here must know where Raynor was assigned.
We should also go and check the tavern. Men on leave will perhaps have looser lips than those within the walls.
Hmm.
Good day, Lieutenant.
My lord, you are one of the governor's confidants, are you not?
Indeed. De Sardet, the governor's legate.
My sincere pardon, Excellency. I didn't want to show any disrespect. Captain?
Lieutenant!
How can I help you?
We seek information concerning a young recruit, a certain Rainer.
Rainer? Sorry, name isn't familiar to me.
Are you absolutely sure? The young man is dead. His body was found and we were told that he had drowned, but we know for a fact...
I did hear talk of a young lad found in the port waters. That's my... But I was told that it was an accident, and I had no reason to... Are you sure the lad was murdered?
Absolutely certain. Beaten to death.
That's horrible.
Too bad. Thank you.
How can I help you?
To which company do you belong?
The 8th.
Some of the men of this
I'm personally in charge.
Are you also in charge of criminal matters?
No, Excellency. But an officer... Anything else?
We seek information concerning a young
Rainer. I did, but I was told that it was... Are you sure the lad...
Absolutely certain.
That's horrible.
Too bad. Good day, soldier.
Good day, my lord.
De Sardet. Legate.
Captain Kurt.
At your service, my lord. Excellency.
Since you know who we are, present yourself, soldier.
Ah, yes, sir. Recruit 2nd Class Alric, Blue Silver Regiment, 11th Company. At your service. Anything else?
Since you know who we are, present yourself, soldier.
Ah, anything else?
You don't quite look like you've got the hang of...
It's quite normal for a new recruit.
I joined up 4 months ago, but at the beginning we were on board ship. I started exercises when we got to New Serene.
And do you like it here? I do.
Anything else?
Do you know a recruit going by the name of Rainer?
Rainer?
The boy is terrified now that he knows who we are. So long as he's in that state, he'll say nothing of worth. You should bring him a bottle to calm his nerves.
That will be all, soldier. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Hi, Gretchen.
Hello, my darlings.
Jabbers.
It's rare to see the upper crust in here. It must be my lucky day.
How do they get dudes right,
Do
but
you and yours
chicks are
want to have
just...
a good time? I could call a few friends.
No, thanks.
I'm sorry, but I'm not here for that.
Really? What?
I'll let you get on.
What a shame.
Excellency.
I saw you in the palace.
Your Excellency has... I am one of the officers. How can I help you?
We are investigating the death of a young...
I've never heard the name.
I know, but you might at least...
Did he die at the palace?
No, we have no...
I'm sorry.
I recruited the lad myself, Lieutenant. And just a while ago, I saw his body broken and bruised in the morgue. Someone has been trying to cover this up, to lead us down false trails at every turn.
Someone has
But Rainer deserves justice.
Cover it up.
I know you have to understand that.
I hear you. The murder of one of our own
The
should not go
murder.
unpunished. But alas, I don't know how I can
Murder.
help you. This is the first I've heard about it.
This part of the establishment is reserved for regular customers who paid an entry fee. Sorry, but I can't let you in.
In that case, allow me to pay the fee.
We're delighted to have you as a regular customer, Your Excellency. Have fun.
I see. Speak to
What can I
innkeeper.
pour for you?
What can I pour for you? Oh,
I'm looking for information concerning a young recruit going by the name of Raynor.
Sorry, there's nothing but soldiers here. Well, one recruit or another, it's half a dozen. You should just try talking to them yourself. What can I pour for you?
Have you been on New Serene for quite some time then?
You could say that. When we set foot on the docks, there was nothing here but I was a soldier back in the day, so I went to work building the place. Anything else?
How is business faring?
Well, extreme. Nothing like the taverns on the course, seeing as it's mostly... We get some pretty rough brawls. Anything else?
Give me a bottle of your best drink.
There you go. But be careful. She's got a strong bite.
At your service, my lord. Excellent.
Here. You seem tired and a little on edge.
It's just that...
You're on leave, or you...
Yes?
But drink.
Now then, why don't you tell us what you know about Raynor?
Well, I didn't. He was leaving the 11th when I joined. Everyone said he was good, strong, and then, poof. Lieutenant got this order, and he wasn't happy. And I mean, really. And then Raynor, he was gone. We never saw him again. We asked where he'd been sent, but the lieutenant didn't want to tell us. Said that it was... But you? He won't be able to say no to you. You should go and offer him.
Where can we find your lieutenant?
At the...
Thank you. That will be all, soldier. Thank you.
Thank you.
meters. He's outside. Get out of the way. All right.
Hello, officer.
See how this shit
Excellency.
goes.
Can I do something for you?
Could you tell me which company you serve?
The 11th, Excellency. Anything else?
What's your assignment?
The 11th is assigned to road and outpost security for the congregation on the island. As for me, I'm responsible for the training of recruits and the patrol duty roster. Anything else?
We are concerned about the death of a young recruit named Rayner.
Let's be perfectly straight. We know that Rayner belonged to your company. And as the acting lieutenant instructor, you certainly had him under your command. So just stop with the lies. We've lost enough time here.
You know what they say? Guard business is well guarded.
And concerns only the guard. Now, unless you've lost your eyesight, you've a captain in front of you.
If you have so much as an ounce of respect for the boy, don't you believe he deserves justice?
Yes. But you have no idea what's been going on here. If word got round that I've been talking, come back after sundown, when there's fewer folk.
Very well. We'll be back.
Anything else?
Are you sure that you can't help us?
Let's be perfectly straight. We know that Rayner belonged to your company. And as the acting lieutenant, so just stop with the...
You know what they say?
And concerns only...
If you have so much as an... Don't you believe he deserves...
Yes. But you have no idea. Come back after sundown.
Very well.
Anything else?
We are concerned about the death of a young recruit.
Let's be perfectly... And as the acting... So just...
You know...
And concerns...
I'm just seeing if there was a different...
If you have so... Don't you believe he...
Yes. But you have come back after sundown.
Very well.
No other choices, okay.
Anything else?
Thank you, Lieutenant. Farewell.
Your crew has the scurvy, Kurt, and they're dying from fear.
I must agree, sailor. And I don't like it one bit.
Come back after sundown. Oh my goodness, get out of the way. That'll let you drop off, but... Wait a minute, what? What is this? Obtain a patent, so go left. Through that door.
Minister.
Your Excellency, it is always an honor. How may I serve you?
What exactly is your role here?
I am tasked with advising Governor Constantine about business matters, and I make sure that all business contracts are established properly and are favorable to us. I am responsible for setting taxes on goods based on their value, among other things. It is an exciting job that requires the utmost care. Would you like anything else?
I would like to talk to you about an islander who's trying to set up shop in our city. Since he doesn't have a patent, his wares get confiscated as soon as he receives them.
And you want me to provide him with the said patent? I would be delighted to show you the procedure to follow so that we may study his request. You'll understand that we cannot give an authorization without having determined we must determine the tax rate according to this value, determine the best. In short, these things take time.
I'm certain that my cousin will be delighted to hear that our relations with the natives are progressing in a significant way. And he will probably be very grateful to the minister who helped their first merchant to set up shop in our city.
Perhaps, Your Excellency, but our governor wouldn't be pleased if I didn't determine.
Minister, allow me to insist.
Alas, I heard your request and it will be processed. Would you like anything else?
That'll be all.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
This pencil pusher is as rigid as a halberd. Do you know how to make him change his mind?
Sir de Corsilion knows all the subtleties of courtiers. He'll know how to convince him.
Upper floor.
Cousin! What can I do for you?
Any news of your parents?
No, my father's next letter will certainly... As for my mother, you know, she's probably too busy planning her next assassination to have noticed.
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
Upstairs.
Locked.
Hmm.
Sir de Corsilion.
Decidez, my young student, what can I do for you?
Oh, this dude.
Don't worry. I will take care of indexing the locations suitable for setting.
Glad to hear it, Decidez. Can your old professor...
I found no traces of Professor Seraphedin yet.
That's most regrettable. Can your old professor still prove himself?
I would like to enlist your help in making the Minister of Commercial Affairs see...
Did our finicky Minister of...
He refuses to speed up the procedure to create a patent needed by a native. The poor man has already had his wares confiscated, despite the fact that if he were given permission to set up shop in our city...
I'm not surprised. This man really loves to lose himself. Let me write you a recommendation. He'll see my seal, and I'm certain that he'll become more compliant. Don't mention it. Always delight. Can your old professor...
What do you know about Lady Morange?
Laurine de Morange is a brilliant woman. The work that she has accomplished here is remarkable.
In that case, why did the prince strip her of her governor status?
For political reasons, obviously. Allowing someone so brilliant to govern a distant city for too long is not without risks. She may eventually have whims of independence. What's more, the prince was looking for a position where your cousin could learn his responsibilities. This governor position seemed ideal.
What can you tell me about the congregation's status on the island?
Well, thanks to Lady Morange's excellent work, our situation is rather comfortable. Our young city is expanding, new villages and cultivations are starting to emerge, and unlike our neighbors, we have managed to develop rather positive relations with the natives. I hope that our new governor will continue in this direction.
Looking forward to seeing you again, Sir de Corsilion. Minister.
Your Excellency, it is always an honor. How may I serve you?
I would like to have another discussion with you about the patent for the merchant whom I told you about.
As I explained...
Sir de Corsilion was kind enough to give me
a letter of I see. But I hope all merchants will not make... Here's the patent that will allow your protege to legally... You should give him this copy. The other one will be kept in... However, one of my representatives will visit his stall for the estimation and to determine that...
Thanks a lot, Minister. Looking forward...
Would you like anything else?
That'll be all.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
I need a bit of practice.
Jumped on dude's head.
You came back! Something terrible happened.
What is it? I was just bringing you the patent you needed to set up shop.
The Bod Irony came back, and they took my cousin away. He came to bring us animal pelts and new objects from the village. But the warriors came back. They took everything he was bringing me. And they also took him. I don't know what they will do with him.
I don't see why they would have arrested your cousin.
Oh, good lord.
One arm and a fist like a glove. We'll make it for you. Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
I've come to see you again to talk about the Islander merchant. I managed to obtain a license for him, but he
So much
informed me
drama.
that while I was taking care of this, his cousin, who was making a delivery for him, was arrested.
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. Especially considering... I'm afraid my men ran out of patience when they saw this hunt. They wanted to confiscate... He was thrown in jail. If you want to set him free, that's where you must go. I should have known you'd managed to obtain the necessary... Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
Hello, what can I do for you?
I'm looking for a prisoner. A native who should have been brought here
He's not here. He was
You're a
already
bit
bailed
late.
out.
He was sent to fight in the arena.
In the arena? So this man was judged? Who pronounced the sentence?
Whoa there! Do you really think that we would organize a proper trial for a savage? He attacked some guards. At least in the arena, he has a chance.
This man was only defending the goods he was bringing to... And now he has to fight for his life.
I have no hand in this. I'm not the...
What did you do with the goods he had with him?
They got confiscated. Anything else?
I must leave you.
There's two big circle. It appears I did. I'm gonna go downstairs. Coin Arena. Okay. Looks all jittery on my. It looks smooth over here. Okay, wait, hold up. Let me see. Oh, it is. It's jittery.
Good day, and welcome to the arena. Is this your first time?
It is.
Excellent. The crowd just loves to see new faces. So, are you ready to rise to the challenge? Or would you like a little reminder of the rules before jumping in? Unless, of course, you're just here to go over the basics and get in some practice.
I wish to fight alongside the island hunter that was captured.
Really? You'd have to go in alone. Are you sure that this prisoner is worth...
This man has been the victim of terrible injustice.
Oh. I have to warn you, though. If you want to fight tough, what'll it be?
Justice cannot wait.
Excellent.
Justice cannot wait.
What a show! You've won the affections of the crowd. And when the crowd makes a decision, it gets what it wants. You're free, prisoner.
I did not.
I owe you my life, Onol Manawi. Blessed be the winds that have blown you to my side. By what name should I address you?
My name is Desade. Follow me. Let's go.
New crew member. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, so it's a little glitchy. I gotta change.
Ah, Onol Menawi. I'm glad to... Oi, Ven.
Then you must thank this Onol Manawi.
Thank you. May the
Don't mention it. I also brought back your goods.
May the trees always bear you fruit. You should go see Ulan, the chief of Vignamri. He wants to be friends with the Renaigse. Since you are...
Very cool, very cool. Oh, hold up.
Armor, locks, custom pieces made to order.
That changes everything. Okay, hold up. Let's.
The best forge in tier for D. Blades, armor, locks, custom pieces made to order.
Where's the... So no, it's not the one we're doing right now.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
No, thank you.
Yeah, the thing above your head, bro. Is that not the right symbol? Holy crikey. Gallery, gallery, gallery.
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Thank you, Lieutenant.
All right.
Farewell.
I gotta meet him after dark. Let's see. Wait a minute. That is right. Okay. Wow, I totally misjudged. Totally misjudged the time. Hold on just a second. I'm checking on something. Ah. Sorry, I'm reading. There was an incident. I'm not going to get into it, but there was an incident at my daughter's school. It did not involve her. She was in no way involved. A student there's a a system in Colorado that kids can use, and it's supposedly anonymous and blah blah blah, so that if they see something they can report something. But more often than not, what it's been used for is to call in bomb threats and stuff like that. This was not that. Was not a bomb threat, but there were several threats made by a student at my daughter's high school that were posted online, and someone brought it to the attention of the school. And this school has a police officer, bona fide police officer, right there on campus during all campus functions. And needless to say, there was a credible threat that, from what I can tell, I don't know. First of all, I don't know what the threat entailed, what was planning to be done, what did they threaten to do. I don't know any of that. All I do know is that because because I know this particular police officer from my old job, I happen to know that it was fairly quick, 7 to 8 minutes. He suspects 7 to 8 minutes from when the posts were made to when he was notified on campus that it's high school, a student had made a threat in a post. And then it was completely from, I don't know what's being reported, but from what I was told, it was before school. The posts were before school. That's what it was. An alert went out. The cop who's on campus, basically within moments they were told. I mean, it is a big deal in the sense that I congratulate everybody who's involved. I don't know if it's a big deal beyond that, whatever, but from what I was told was that within minutes of the post being put out, this system had been put in place or whatever that had gotten back all the way to the cop. The cop then was able to inform one of the administrators, and the administrators pulled the kid out of whatever was going on at the time, and it was taken care of. From what I understand, there was nothing on the student. So the student didn't have anything on them. So whatever threats they were making, I can only imagine. However, if it were something of a more I don't know which words they're gonna bleep or whatever, but if it was something, that required, weapons with ammunition and those sorts of things, it was not something that was present. If it was something involving knives, that wasn't present. There was nothing out of the ordinary on the student's person, in the student's bags, that could have been used in a mass anything. So it sounds like there was talk. The system did its job, and they reached out to the child in a calm manner, or student in a calm manner, without alerting the child that that's what they were doing, from what I understand. Inquiries were made to the satisfaction of the adults involved. It wasn't joking, but it was banter. So, nevertheless, and so I was just getting an update. This was hours ago. I'm getting an update on that. It's just interesting, the lives these kids lead now. I mean, Columbine happened after I was out of school. So before that, there was no school shootings that I can recall at all growing up. If there were, maybe there was one. I have no idea. But from 1980 until 1993, I don't remember a single school shooting except Columbine. And I think that was after. I don't remember exactly what year. I'm not going to look it up. I don't care. I'm just taking a pause right now because, the system worked, is my point. The system worked in this particular case, and even though it doesn't sound, it sounds like they took it as a credible threat, but it doesn't sound like it was a credible threat that could have been acted upon in the immediate time frame. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But needless to say, I got that update, and my daughter got that update. Hold on. Kids are just weird, man. I'm not sure exactly if there was a bomb threat or something like that or whatever at my school. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just weird. It just wasn't a thing growing up, and even if there was, it was more of a hassle to evacuate the building and do all that stuff than it was to not blow up. That's not what I mean. But lockpicking 3. It's just that we gotta evacuate. It's been a bomb scare. Now, although I don't remember anything like that happening, we did evacuate quite frequently. Not quite frequently, but far more frequently to my liking, because of earthquakes. So we had earthquakes growing up in California. And yeah, that shit is not cool. I don't care for that one bit. Do not want earthquakes. At least you can say what you want. The devastation is devastation. But if you're going to have something devastating, could you pretty please, with sugar on top, give me like a hurricane or, a tornado that the system had to form first, and there's a system of potential tornado-ish type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's warning. There's, it's raining right now. Holy shit, whatever the hell could flood. You know what I'm saying? It's raining, so there's like warning going on. People are actively in an earthquake. There's more often than not, people talk about animals and early warning systems, whatever have you. But growing up the way I did, there was none of that shit. So I'm not even kidding you, man. You're in the, like right now, I'm in the middle of just, you've seen the videos. You're just chit chatting. You're just this, that, and the fucking other thing, right? You're just blah, 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 blah. And the one thing in this universe that is supposed to be stable, the Earth, just isn't. And then when you learn about earthquakes and why they happen, and tectonic plates, and, rivers of lava, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. That's how you get the movies like you do. Like, what is it? Brea or whatever. Wait, where am I going? Door, catty corner. But anyways, so earthquakes are shit. You're sitting there just shaking and shit. And the unnerving thing is not only, it would be one thing if the earth quaked, which is to say that the earth clapped and it was like, that was it. Like, it was like, wham! And you're like, okay, what's the damage, right? That, like, one single thing, whatever, like a lightning strike or something like that, like whatever, something tangible. But it's quick and it's over. Yes, it's horrifying, but nevertheless, it is not what we have in California. Like, these rolling fucking earthquakes where it's like, poof, okay, we're doing this now. And then it just goes on for several seconds, like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, and you're looking around and it's still going. That was the thing that it was just a little too much fuck you in natural disasters. You know what I'm saying? Is not only am I gonna surprise you, right, but fuck you because you don't know how long it's gonna last. At least with the lightning strike, or whatever. I mean, even with fire and, everything can go to an extreme. But in the cases I'm talking about, even if there's tremendous damage, for the most part, a lot of tornadoes, there's precursors in the weather people can look out for at the very least. Even if nothing happens, even if something happens, weather has to occur. A tornado just doesn't come out of your ass on a sunny day. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully not. But what I'm saying is that it just doesn't fucking occur out of nowhere. There are conditions that have to be met. Same thing with a fire and a flood from rain and stuff like. Now, if a dam breaks, whatever, you're just downstream living your life and fucking a wall of water comes in. But like a tsunami, you look out, the tide goes out, and then the wave comes in. I mean, there are precursors, albeit there may not be a lot of them, and there may not be a lot of warning. But at the very least, with the vast majority of other natural disasters, there's at least some warning of not only that it's going to occur, but how long it's going to last. Like a fire, you put it out. You know what I'm saying? You pour water on it, it goes out. What the fuck do you do with an earthquake? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing you can do to stop it. It literally has to just happen. With a wildfire, you can bring in the helicopters, you can bring in the diving planes, you can fucking have firefighters on the ground. You could be doing all kinds of shit to try to attack it to get the fire to stop, right? Not with an earthquake. You just have to let that fucking shit roll. Rain's the same way, though. I mean, rain that leads to you're just like, oh my God, like knowing that it's supposed to rain like this for the next 12 hours and it rained like this a day and a half ago for 12 hours, it's probably going to flood some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a precursor, not like a dam breaking or something like that. So there's this dread that occurs where you just know it's going to flood. It's going to flood. And yes, that you can then prepare or whatever, but then when it fucking finally floods, that psychological messing with you of knowing or anticipating it's going to flood and then it actually does flood. Yes, there's something about being surprised by it and then it's over, that would be preferable, but not in California, not in the areas that I was in, because we had several 6s, several 5.5s that were close. And by close, you can look on a map. Close doesn't necessarily mean, next door. That bitch could be 50 miles away, and it could still, when that 6.0 or whatever hits you and fucking claps you on your ass, and you're sitting there. That was one of the things too. Now that I'm just taking a break or whatever. But yeah, my mind's on this shit. I'm waiting on my daughter she got it. She said she was reading it, but she hasn't responded to my text. She knows the kid. That's why she's involved. We wouldn't have been involved if she didn't know the kid. We wouldn't have known if she didn't know the kid who was involved or whatever. The things that were mentioned in the post weren't directed at her at all or anybody in this house. We have no reason to believe my daughter's being targeted or anything like that. There's none of that. My daughter just knows this person, and the cop knows that. So out of courtesy, the cop gave me a heads up. I, of course, then stupidly told my daughter, who then, of course, yeah. So that caused a small issue. That's why he was doing me a favor by letting me know. And yeah, so I had some words, but yeah. Anyways, long story short, everything's fucking cool. Everybody's safe. There's no immediate anything. It's just that this kid is, I don't know. I know I didn't have a job like everybody else did, but I literally walked into this room, never said a word to this kid, watched from a distance, just some arbitrary conversation that was going on, whatever had no idea who he was or in what relation to my daughter was. This was during some sort of, come walk around the school and find out what's going on, that kind of thing, like a parent conference night type thing. You walk around, meet the teachers, and blah, blah, blah. Back to school. Couldn't think of the phrase. I saw this kid and was like, holy fuck. I mean, of all the kids I saw that day, in those few hours even, in the halls, and again, I know I'm not normal, but I'm like looking at kids in the eyes. I'm looking at kids. I'm looking at teachers. I'm trying to get absolutely all the information I possibly can out of these interactions about this school that my daughter's going to for her senior year because she wanted the experience. She was homeschooled, so she did do some school. Ninth grade. Yeah, she did 9th grade. Came home for 10th and 11th, and then went back for senior year. So anyways,
we are quite alone now.
For the senior experience.
Raina was indeed a member of my company.
We're all
and an excellent
tapped
recruit.
into the whole thing. She just doesn't want to play any of that stupid shit.
Continue.
She has no interest in
he'd been transferred
the nonsense, the drama or whatever. She just wants the senior experience. She wants,
I was so furious that I did my own little investigation to see
get
where
out.
I'd been sent.
So
It wasn't easy. No one wanted to give me answers. No one seemed to know anything.
So
But one
needless to
thing's for
say, I'm
certain.
waiting. I was waiting on something.
Raina wasn't the only man to have. I learned that a good many recruits, all the crew, and finally,
Have been reassigned.
I learned about the existence of
What sort of nonsense are you talking about?
a sort of secret elite.
Where can we find them?
I've no idea. I had to put my investigation to rest. This regiment protects its secret. If you want to know more, It's been said that he...
Are you certain you've nothing more to tell me about this infamous...
I've told you everything I know. Go and see the officer of the 6th if you want to learn more.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Farewell.
All right, so basically, if I'm gonna walk around and do this, I'm not in the right headspace for this particular game right now. Obviously, in planning these things, you have no idea how life is gonna turn out or whatever, but my presence has been requested. Hold on. If I'm to read this correctly, the cop that usually works at my daughter's school is in the area and is curious if he can stop by because my daughter had told him of my inklings about this kid. So yeah, he wants... Again, not knowing the entire... He knows my neighbor. My neighbor's a deputy. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, my neighbor's a deputy, so that's... Meaning the person I'm talking about has... He knows some of what I used to do, so... Whatever. My point is, that music you're hearing, I'm going to go ahead and get going. This is not how I wanted this session to go, but life is life. I do appreciate having friends who keep me abreast on what the fuck's going on in the city, because this particular city, because of what's going on in Denver, we've seen an increase in a lot of bullshit, so everybody's radar's on high alert. Plus, for those who've followed me for a while, I'm not going to get into it now, but we've had some run-ins with some stupid bad apples in the past, and we've had to take care of that, so. We just don't want any... We just don't need any bullshit anymore. You know what I'm saying? We really don't. Don't need the bullshit. We just want to get on with our lives and do our things, and this element is encroaching. So, I think it's time we push back. So, I'm going to entertain this dude, talk to him. Like I said, he knows my neighbor, who's a deputy. He's a good guy. Stand up dude. So, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. This has been fun, as always. I wish there was more in the chat. Thank you for dropping by. GPB, everybody else, lurking on Twitch, lurking on Kick, lurking on Rumble, lurking on X, lurking on YouTube. You guys are cool. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, share, do all that fun stuff. Leave a comment below. I'll catch you next time. Laters.